kid is home, family, and I ain't playing body. That's surrounding, I'ma catch a body. Really do I'm the kid is home, family, and I ain't playing body. That's surrounding, I'ma catch a
Hey yo, what's up with it, man? We here to do it again. This is Re-Akt Wit Blk, where we speak nothing but facts and we hold nothing back. You hear what I'm saying? Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. We about to get into a crazy video. You dig what I'm saying, man? There's some craziness that was going on, man, in my state. You know what I'm saying? In my city. You know what I'm saying? Some more crazy shit. Hey, man. So, before we get into all of this, man, y'all please, man, like, share, subscribe, comment, man, tell a friend, make a friend, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying, man? Help me run this up, man. I appreciate all my subscribers, man, all the members, all my family members that's already in here, man. I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly, man. We just gonna keep running it up, man. We gonna keep getting better. You know what I'm saying? I try to tap into some different shit, and then, you know, if it ain't right, then I'm gonna tap back into what I know, man. You dig? So we about to get into this reaction video, man. We recently had a serial Killer. You can't say that word on YouTube. I don't know why, man. They cuss and all that on here. But yeah, man, we recently had one of those, man. Hey, and it's something deep about this specific story, man, and I'm gonna let y'all know, man, in you know, like in the middle of the movie, in the middle of the video, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all know how we do it, man. We gonna stop and go, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my inputs into it. So yeah, man, y'all sit back and let's get into it.
West Oklahoma City in reference to a shooting. It was during that incident that we learned that 16-year-old Khalid Landon did pass away from this shooting. Our investigators were hard at work. They were able to determine a suspect in this case. He was identified as 16-year-old Dante Hawthorne. We did send out a message last week to the media with his mugshot, asking people to please contact us if they knew where he was. We learned that over the weekend that the U.S. Marshals actually picked Mr. Hawthorne up in Ozark, Alabama. He was taken into custody without incident. Obviously will eventually be coming back here to Oklahoma City. Right now he is charged with first-degree murder.
It was just before 10 o'clock Thursday night that police found 16-year-old Khalid Landon lying in the parking lot at the Windsor Village Apartments. He later died at a local hospital.
It happened right here, pretty much where we're standing at.
On our website, a man at the center of a crime spree is dead after an officer-involved shooting. Police say it started early this morning with a deadly shooting in Moore. According to Moore PD, Dante Hawthorne went into a house and shot 2 people, one of them dying from the shooting. He then left that scene, went to another location, and stole a car. Police say he then drove near Northwest 11th and May, where he left the stolen car, but then stole a white truck from another person. After that, he drove to Northeast 26th and Martin Luther King, where he shot and killed a different person. After that is when he led police on a chase.
Fam, imagine being labeled a snitch before you even able to drive. Imagine being 16 years old, caught in some robberies, and at the moment, the streets found out you cooperated. Your name already dirty before your life even starts. Now imagine spending the next decade trying to erase that label. Not with school, not with the job, not with a pop.
Hey, man, he started off his criminal journey, you know what I'm saying, as a snitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Early in his life, 16, 15 year old, you know what I'm saying, 15, 16 years old. He was already snitching. He was already labeled a snitch. Hey, man, that's crazy work. You dig? You dig? You already labeled a snitch, man, before you even a grown up. So ain't nobody messing with you. Ain't nobody trusting you. You know what I'm saying? And if they is, best believe they talking about you behind your back like, hey, man, can't do nothing with this nigga, man. He a big talker, man. You know what I mean? That's crazy work. But let's get back into it.
Positive turnaround or passive income, but trying to prove yourself to the very same people who once turned their back on you. This is the story of a young man who went from a teen informant to a young shooter to ultimately One of the most dangerous names Oklahoma City has seen in years. And fam, what makes this case even crazier is that after being accused of his first murder at 19, sitting in jail for almost 3 years, he beat the case. In a situation we'll later discuss, let's just say he didn't lay low. He didn't move away. He didn't rebuild. Instead, investigators say he picked up a gun, killed 2 teenagers who was his roommate. A situation that's head-scratching to say the least. Not to mention he got in his car and within 30 minutes, 4 people were dead across 2 cities. Random innocent victims, carjackings, apartment shootings, and people starting their morning with no idea they wouldn't live to see lunchtime. 4 killed in a half an hour. 5 bodies total connected to his name. And a final shootout with police where his story and the violent rampage will finally come to an end. Today we're going back to the beginning. How a teenage informant turned into a grown man trying to earn back street credibility. And how he beat a murder case. And how all that pain, anger, and confusion exploded into one of Oklahoma's wildest crime sprees in years. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Dante Hawthorne. His mom died at a very early age and he moved to Oklahoma. In 2008, he was 16 years old and some say have an identity crisis. He was along 5 other individuals who robbed a grocery store at gunpoint in February. And before that, they hit a pawn shop stealing a firearm according to court documents. But he was able to basically get away because Dante was...
Alright, so he was already active. You know what I'm saying? He already running into places, man, doing robberies in the whole 9. Man, he was already outside. You know what I mean? He started that criminal lane on the right path if you want some criminal shit. Hey, man, you got to start somewhere, but he skipped some steps, man. You supposed to be stealing out the stove first, getting some little candy, you know what I'm saying? Stealing some socks, you know what I'm saying? Brings up something. I say socks because my brother, he stole some socks. And he got caught stealing some socks. Think about that. Sit there and let that marinate. And you get caught stealing socks. Anywho, he just skipped all those levels, man. And went right into robbing, man. You dig? So he was outside, obviously. Let's get back into it, man.
Was the youngest, and he admitted in court papers that he stood as the lookout, as an accomplice, and stole a handgun from the pawn shop, then helped rob the grocery store. Authorities wasn't aware of the pawn shop until Dante told them about everything. Dante was then labeled as a snitch at 16 years old. He was charged as a youthful offender and received a deferred sentence in the case, meaning stay out of trouble and your record disappears. But the streets don't care about deferred sentences. They care about one thing. Did you talk? Did you cooperate? Did you snitch? And once that label sticks, you rarely get it off.
That's a fact. You a snitch now, man. You know what I'm saying? You should just shut the... You should just shut it up, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You already under 18, so you ain't looking at no real time, man. You know what I'm saying? You was just really scared of going into the jail, man. You did. You should have shut up. Now you labeled as a rat. You know what I mean? At an early age. That's crazy work. You should have just kept your lips chapped and wrapped all the way up, man. And just took that ride. Can't feel sorry for you on that, brother. You snitching. That's bitching. Nah. No, sir. Let's get back to it, man.
16 on, his name was already tainted. Fast forward June 4th. Dante, 19 years old. And after having a bad rap, he wanted to prove a point and take a man's life not because he had beef with him, not because he posed a threat to his life, but because he wanted to rep to the gang that he wanted to be with, that he can kill an alleged opposition. And that's when a 16-year-old teen named Okc Landon was shot and killed at an Oklahoma City apartment complex. It was called Windsor Village Apartments, near Northwest 23rd Street in North Ann Arbor. Witnesses told police they saw Dante shot Landon then run from the scene. Police tracked Dante to Alabama, where he was arrested by U.S. Marshals. May Okc rest in peace and love and condolences to his family.
Police now know the name of a teenager gunned down in the middle of an apartment complex. Authorities say 16-year-old Okc Landon died last night at OU Medical Center, and we're showing you right here where it happened at the intersection of Northwest 23rd and Ann Arbor. KOCO's Michael Seiden is live. Michael.
Right now, police aren't releasing motive in this shooting, but we did learn through court documents that the 16-year-old had a troubled past filled with felony arrests.
This is crazy.
In the middle of an apartment complex, a 16-year-old is shot, left for dead on a curb in front of dozens of people.
I was in the house and I heard gunshots, and I walked outside and I just seen a whole group of people over here, and then I went over there and the dude was bleeding.
Raven Edmondson says the teen, now identified as 16-year-old Khalik Landon, was shot in the stomach.
He was trying to get up. But he couldn't. And he was moaning and groaning and all kind of.
Last night, detectives spent several hours searching for evidence and interviewing neighbors. They even found the teen's hat. Still, there are no leads, no arrests, not even a suspect.
At this point, it's still very early in the investigation. We don't have any suspect description. We're not certain what led up to this shooting.
And I want to put this into perspective. So far this year, we've had 43 homicides. Compare that to last year. In 2011, we had a total of 60 homicides.
43 homicides, and last year we had 60. Man, shut up. Man. So what? You know what I'm saying? I ain't glorifying none of that. But other states are shooting past that, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it's good that we ain't got a lot of homicides here, man. But he making it seem like we number one on this motherfucker, man. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? He started off robbing pawn shops, grocery stores, being lookouts, stealing guns. Snitched, got off. They was like, hey, chill out, and your record will be clean. This nigga go take somebody's life, a 16-year-old's life. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him, man. I think his name was Khalik, if I got that right. Rest in peace, man, to you, your family, man. Y'all didn't deserve that at all. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be the guy to take people's lives when they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy world, man. R.I.P. to you, man. But yeah, man. That's wild. He getting into that point. You know what I'm saying? Started off robbing, took somebody's life. What's next?
Reporting live outside police headquarters, Michael Seiden, KOCO, Eyewitness News 5.
Now here's where things take a dramatic turn. When he catch this murder charge, prosecutors go back and say, quote, he violated his youthful offender probation. That robbery sentence he got, we revoking it. And the judge sentenced him to 2 life terms just for violating probation before he's even tied for the murder. But the murder trial itself, well, he had to wait in jail for nearly 3 years for it to begin. And when it finally does, the witnesses started to fall apart. One wanted money, one wanted a deal, one had inconsistencies, and one had DA favoritism. His defense attorney called them compromised witnesses. And the jury agrees. 45 minutes later, he was found not guilty.
You see this? It's the system, man. The system. Big percentage of the time, this system don't work for you, man. It don't. A little percentage, it'll do what it's supposed to do. But man, you got the DA got favoritism. Whoever the hell got favoritism. So you messing with the case? So that shit crazy. How did you get? That's crazy. And he got off. Man, God was with that brother. God was with him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work. You know what I mean? So let's go back through this, shall we? He did a robbery. He snitched. Got out. They said, hey, be cool. Don't do nothing. Couldn't do that. Took somebody's life that he shouldn't have. Got locked up. Judge like, hey, man, you failed your probation. 2 life sentences. Gave him 2 life sentences. Took him 3 years to do this trial. They get to the trial. And somebody got favoritism and somebody doing shit they don't supposed to do. And he's not guilty. Who should we blame because of what happened at the end of this story? Who should we blame? We didn't, the society didn't let that motherfucker out. We didn't let him out. So who should we blame? Let's get back to it, man.
Beats the murder, but he leaves the courtroom with something more dangerous than time served. A point to prove, and not to mention, those 2 life sentences, they gone. So not only did he beat a murder, but he beat 2 life sentences by the age of 19. Now at this point, it's the return to the streets. Instead of disappearing, leaving Oklahoma, moving on, Dante comes right back into the same environment. He started hanging with the same crowds, the same gang circles, the same energy. Street rumors say he was trying to show he wasn't who he was at 16, trying to erase that informant label, trying to regain respect. But fam, you don't get rid of a street label with time. You don't erase it with new friends, and you definitely don't fix it with violence. If anything, all you do is create more enemies. And that's exactly what Dante did. Because what's coming next is one of Oklahoma's wildest 30-minute crime sprees. Monday, November 24th, 2025, Moore, Oklahoma. At around 4 a.m., Dante entered his home, an apartment, where an 18-year-old aspiring pediatric nurse named Serenity had just moved in 2 weeks earlier. She had just turned 18, just started her adult life. She lived there with her boyfriend, a man who wasn't identified, and maybe due to his age, when suddenly shots rang out. Dante shot Serenity, instantly killing her, also shooting her boyfriend, but he survived with injuries. May Serenity rest in peace and love and condolences to her family. Her story alone is heartbreaking. A kid with a dream career, months from graduation, taken for absolutely no reason. Well,
that's sad right there, man. She just turned 18, came down here, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, she trying to do a career thing, man. That's crazy, man. And this snitch of I can't say what I want to say on YouTube. Damn it. But he did what he did, man. R.I.P. to her, Serenity. R.I.P. Oh, man, condolences to your family, man. That's crazy. It's a blessing that the boyfriend still lives, man. But, dang, that's crazy, man. Let's get back to it.
Release was released to the public as of yet, but the spree is just now starting. Shortly after, Dante ran out the apartment, and then officers get a call to another apartment complex, and this one near Northeast 12th Street and Eastern Avenue. There, a man was found unresponsive in a parking lot and later died due to health complications at the hospital. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. It was later confirmed that Dante had carjacked him to flee the scene. Then, according to Oklahoma City police, Dante drove the stolen vehicle from Monroe to Oklahoma City, where the violence escalated. He allegedly carjacked another vehicle at gunpoint near Northwest 11th and May Avenue. Roughly 30 minutes later, officers responded to a shooting on the 2100 block of Northeast 26th Street. The victim, identified as Lennox Richardson, 44 years old, he died from his injuries. Investigators linked this homicide to Dante again, though a motive remains unclear. May Lennox rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Shortly after, officers spotted Dante driving near Southeast 44th and Eastern. A police pursuit ended when he crashed on I-240 at Eastern Avenue while driving the wrong way. After the crash, police said Dante attempted to carjack multiple motorists at gunpoint. During the chaos, he was struck by 2 separate vehicles. Despite his injuries, Dante continued the attempt robberies while armed. At 12:51 p.m., Sergeant Clifford, a 10-year veteran of the Oklahoma City Police Department, had shot Dante. He was transported to a hospital where he was pronounced dead.
10-year-old daughter was murdered this weekend. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carl Torp.
And I'm Amanda Taylor. The teenager is one of 3 people who died during a violent crime spree, starting in Moore and ending in Oklahoma City on Saturday. News 9's Jennifer Pierce spoke to the grieving father.
And she joins us now live in our newsroom with how his daughter will be remembered. Jen.
Carl, the father of 18-year-old Serenity Burton, tells me he spoke to his daughter by phone just 6 hours before he was notified of her tragic death. Just starting a life on her own.
She just wanted to, she wanted to get out there, spread her wings, and make something of herself.
Derek Burton says his daughter Serenity Burton and her boyfriend recently moved in with 34-year-old Deontay Hawthorne. Burton says he knew nothing about Hawthorne.
She was a very private person, and she probably didn't want to worry us. So what we thought is that it was a nice house, and he was never home. He was always working.
Burton may never know why Hawthorne turned a gun on his daughter, killing her and injuring her boyfriend at their home in Moore early Saturday morning.
She cared for everybody. She loved everybody. She would always try to find the positive in people, and I'm sure that's how the situation ended up being what it was.
More police tied Hawthorne to a carjacking several hours later, where a man was found unresponsive from a medical episode and later died. But the suspect didn't stop there. Police say Hawthorne went on to commit more armed carjackings and a deadly shooting in northeast OKC, killing 44-year-old Lennox Richardson. Hawthorne's crime spree ended with a pursuit and an officer-involved shooting on I-240 and Eastern.
He ended up in a confrontation with officers where he was shot and killed.
Man. Damn. So he just literally snapped, yo. He just snapped, man. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think. The system, the court system, Oklahoma court system, they let him off because they was doing shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. So they made the case. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't go forward with the case. You dig? Yeah, man, I blame the system all the way. You know what I'm saying? He had 2 life sentences. He already murdered some 16-year-old. Everybody saw it. And y'all still let him out. Because y'all over there playing with people's lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over there doing what you're not supposed to do. And this man had got out. And he did all this to more innocent people. So, all the blame ain't on him. Most of it is. Don't get me wrong. But some of that blame go to Oklahoma City's court system. You hear me? The judge that was involved in this, the DA that was involved in this, and whoever else was in this shit. You hear me? Y'all help this man take these other people's lives, man. You hear what I'm saying? That's Oklahoma for you, though. You hear me? The world don't know a lot that done happened in this state. I'm born and raised. So a lot of this shit be on the hush. You hear me? So it's crazy, man. And to hear her father, man, you know he stands strong, but I know he hurt. To be a man that has a daughter, I have my daughter. Hey, man, I'll go crazy. I'll do what this snitch lame nigga did. You hear me? I'll do exactly what he did if something happened to my daughter like that. Hey, man. Sometimes, man, we want answers to life, man, and why things happen, and we don't get them. You know what I'm saying? We don't get those answers, man. But I definitely blame the fucked up Oklahoma City court system. I hope you motherfuckers lose somebody too. So what? Say what y'all want to say. You hear me? It'll be 4 people, what was it? 3 people? The young man that lost his life, you know what I'm saying? That happened, and it shouldn't have happened. But when they let him out of jail and let him beat those 2 life sentences, the other people that lost their lives, they'll still be here if they was doing their fucking job. Hey, man. It is what it is. Suck my fucking law, man. Oklahoma City. Y'all can kiss her ass, man. Kiss some balls, bitch ass motherfuckers. But yeah, man. Shit. Condolences to that father, man. Let's get back to it, man.
And more police say Burton's boyfriend was treated and released at a hospital on Saturday. Amanda.
Okay, Jen, in Oklahoma City police say Hawthorne was hit by multiple cars while attempting to carjack drivers near I-240 in Eastern. Investigators are asking those drivers to contact the homicide tip line.
Fam, this story right here is a clear example of what happens when somebody spends their entire life trying to prove a point, running from a label instead of running towards a future. A kid who made a dumb mistake at 16 tried to fix it with street credibility and ended up taking innocent lives in the process, including a young woman who had everything ahead of her. 5 bodies tied to his name, 4 killed in the same day, dreams lost, families broken, and the community still trying to make sense of it. Fam, this was the story of a teenage informant who turned into a killer and got away with murder and 2 life sentences by the age of 19. Now at 34 years old, responsible for 5 bodies lost. May they all rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. Want to send love and prayers to anyone who was affected by the story we just talked about. Let me know how y'all feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to...
Man, hell of a story, man. Hell of a story. But yeah, I definitely had heard about it, man. You know what I'm saying? It just happened this past weekend. You know what's crazy, though? Now, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. You know, so my OG, my T lady, my mama, you know what I'm saying? My heart. She had called me, right? A few days ago. And was like, did you see what happened with the serial killer, the guy that just went on the rampage with the bam bam? I'm like, nah, because I don't be on that social media shit. If I hop on social media, I'm posting my videos and I'm hopping off. I don't be involved in all y'all fakery on that bullshit. That blue app, that pink and purple app. I don't, hey man. I probably scroll a little bit of the TikTok. But all that Insta and that Facebook, I don't be on it, man. Y'all be doing too much, saying too much, acting like something that you not. And that shit grinds my gears, yo. So I don't even be on it, man. Y'all niggas are fake. But anywho, mama told me this, man. She was like, you know, that's our cousin. What? Who? The guy that we just did this story on, the guy that we just reacted to on this story. He my family member, man. He my family member, man. Now, I've never met this nigga. But I know it's a lot of us out there where your mama come to you and be like, hey, you remember Lil Thurl? You remember Lil Thurl? And you be like, hell no, I don't remember no Lil Thurl. He used to be around you. And you know, your mom or your daddy or whoever is trying to make you remember, but you can't remember. I don't know this nigga. I've never met him at all. I know his pops. I met his pops a lot. But I've never met him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Come to find out, he my family. You did? So, that was crazy. That was crazy, man, to find out, man. But, hey, man, I say R.I.P., man. Condolences to everybody, man, that this happened to. Because, hey, man, people don't deserve that at all, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve that. You deserve to live your life fully, man. You shouldn't have no rat-ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to prove his loyalty to other niggas that don't care nothing about you, yo. You just do all this. Like, come on, man. Cornball shit. Family or not, nigga, you lame. You was lame being a snitch. You was lame taking a 16-year-old's life. You was lame, nigga, taking these other 3 to 4 people's lives, yo. You hear me? God kept giving you a chance. You kept getting off. You kept getting out. You hear me? But you so weak-minded, homie. You couldn't do it. Weak-minded ass niggas. And that's why I don't hang with niggas. I don't fuck with weak-minded ass niggas. Pause. Shit pissed me off when I found out he was family. You hear me? Pissed me off. Hey, man. But that's the story of what they say, informant turned serial killer / rat ass nigga. You hear me? Hey, man. Crazy story, man. But man, y'all comment below, man, what y'all think about this story, G. Y'all think it was the system's fault because they let him out, or do y'all feel something different? You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel like, hey, he beat it. That's what it is. That's just how it go. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Me, I blame the system. Fuck the system. You know what I'm saying? Fuck whoever that's involved. Police, judge, DA, all you niggas. All y'all can suck a dick in hell. Ha! Sorry, YouTube. Had to get that off. But hey, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Subscribe, man. Y'all go tap into the family, man. Let me show y'all who that is, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go tap into the family, man. You dig? Until next time, man. I'm gone.
Get it on, and I can take body. That's a running on the